Hi there, welcome to Camping Secrets. I'm Marky Mark. This week it's half term in October in the UK and we've been staying, my wife and I, in the Ayr Holiday Park in St Ives. St Ives is a lovely little bustling seaside town in the north of Cornwall, down in the southwest of England. It's got beautiful beaches, golden sand, blue water, loads of great pubs, and of course the best pasties in the world. And I'm a Devonian, and even I say that. It's my first visit to St Ives. I've been blown away. And we came down with some friends who took an Airbnb, and it cost them quite a lot of money for the week. It is half term after all. It was about £1,600 for a week in this Airbnb, and that was a house down in the middle of town. We went for the alternative option, bringing our campervan to a campsite, and it was a lot cheaper. It still came in at around £250 for 2 adults for 7 nights, which is about 35 quid a night. So quite a lot for October. In the summer it gets even more expensive, around £70 a night with electric hookup. But let me get this straight, St Ives is amazing. Let's have a look around, and I want to show you the features you get at the campsite, the great view, and our general thoughts on whether it's worth that money. Let's get into it. So behind me you can see reception, and by reception there's a little laundrette and also a phone box which holds a defibrillator. You need it after a few too many walks up the hill. And that is one thing I do want to say about this campsite. It's right on the top of a hill as you come out of St Ives. And you know, it was a little bit of a walk getting up there, but over the days it got easier and easier, and I wouldn't let it put you off staying at this campsite. So the first part of the campsite is static caravans, and these work out at about £1,000 to £1,500 a week. So it's sort of a similar level to a house in St Ives, you know, and I haven't been inside one of these, so I can't really comment. As I said, the campsite is on the top of a hill, and that means you get great views. Down to Porthmeor Beach, which has excellent waves. I've been in this week bodyboarding, and you know, really great waves if you like going in the water. There are a lot of beaches around St Ives, and as I said earlier, the sand is lovely and golden. It's a really nice place to relax and just enjoy the vibe and the chilled scene of St Ives. Really, really great. Let's have a look at the view and then I'll show you the pitches. So here's an empty pitch. Get electric hookup, you get a picnic bench, and you get a tap. So it is a serviced pitch in that sense. Every pitch has that standard equipment. So this is the view from the campsite, and you can see right down to Porthmeor Beach. You see the waves. So the walk down to the beach is about 5 to 10 minutes. If you go by the road, there's also a nice walk along the cliffs, which takes a little bit longer but is much more scenic. You can also walk the other way along the headland towards Land's End in the distance, and it is simply stunning scenery. Brings to mind Dartmoor. You've got granite tors, got lovely valleys and chasms down to the sea. And actually we did a spot of coast steering, which is when you put on a wetsuit and a crash helmet and you get into the waves. So that's something to do if you like the outdoor life. In terms of pitches at the campsite, there is a lot on offer, and they're organised in 2 tiers. You've got your front tier here, which has the best view, and I'd recommend asking for one of those pitches. And then there's another level a bit higher up where we are, and not so good views from that level. Let's go and have a look. So this section of the park, as I said, individual gravel pitches, each with picnic benches and hookup. There is a field over in the distance where you can put tents and no electric hookup. So in this section, you know, there's probably about 10 pitches along here, another 10 along here, and then probably another 15 or so. I don't know exactly, but I'd say about 30 to 40 pitches in total. All with excellent views. It's really well kept. All the grass and hedging, nicely manicured, and just that great view down to St Ives. Now it's worth saying, while we've been at the campsite, there's been a lot of building work going on behind the campsite. It has been a little bit noisy, so just bear that in mind. Hopefully that won't go on forever, and the owners have put up a sign apologising for that. Slightly irritating though when you hear all that noise. Our little camper van. So this was our pitch. So the hookup is an extra £8 or so every night. So that does add up over the course of the week. From our picnic bench here, we do have this massive bush in the way, so it does block the view a little bit when you're sat at the picnic table. But just stand up and you do get that view, but obviously with extra camper vans in the way now from this higher level that we're at. Alison's about to have some soup. Smells nice.
I've got some for you if you want.
Behind me are the facilities. There's male, female showers, and then some separate little cubicles for either sex, which are self-contained with a shower, toilet, sink, etc. If you come back from the beach all sandy, the owners ask that you use a shower to remove all that sand before taking it into the main bathrooms. So you can use this shower for that purpose. There's also drinking water on hand from a tap. One thing I will say about this toilet area, while we've stayed here, there has been a smell of sewage, which doesn't sound particularly pleasant. It's only in the background, but it's definitely noticeable. Let me take you into the men's showers and bathroom block and just show you what you get. So here's one of the self-contained male or female shower stroke toilets. So it's all self-contained, got a loo, and you've got a shower and a sink, mirror and hairdryer. This shower is really good, really powerful, but there is that slight smell, sort of toilet smell in here, which is a bit off-putting. There's a baby change room, very similar layout with a little bath for your baby, and you know, a seat in the shower here, but very similar layout. Let's go in the gents. So this is the gents. Nice setup with sinks, mirrors. No shaving points, unfortunately. There is a shaving point here, but not over by the mirrors where you might actually want to shave. But you can use this mirror for that purpose. It's a strange sink on its own over here. I'm not sure what purpose that has. We've got the loos, urinals, etc. Here are the showers, and this is one of my pet hates of this particular bit. There's just not much room in the shower at all. It's a nice shower, but there's no place to put your shower gel, no place to put your clothes. You have to throw them over the top. One little hook on each side, and then some more hooks down here, but I'd say significant lack of room in the shower. But overall, it's fairly nice bathroom facilities here at Ayr Holiday Park. So I do give the facilities here a thumbs up. Over in this part of the campsite we have the laundry room, which has actually got a dishwasher. First time I've seen that at a campsite. So you can do your pot washing here, nice hot water here, and actually a dishwasher. I can't believe it. But if you're too lazy to wash up by hand, you can have all the mod cons that you get at home. Standard chemical waste disposal. Then we got recycling bins, recycling glass, your standard arrangement. Let's pop down here now because there's a nice bar stroke restaurant on site called the Quarterdeck. I just wanted to show you that. We've eaten breakfast there and it was really good, so let's go and have a look at the Quarterdeck. While we're going, I'll just tell you a little bit more about the site. We've got a motorhome washing station here. All around is just lovely and fresh. It's a nice campsite to be at, very friendly. It really helps you relax and unwind, so I do give it a thumbs up for location and feel. There is no shop on site. The reception doesn't have a shop. I think they're missing a bit of a trick there, but there are local shops pretty close to the campsite, about a 5-minute walk I would say. Not too much hassle to get there. There's a playground on site, and as I said, there's lovely walks. So the way I'm going down this road here, that continues onto the cliffs for some lovely walks. Here's the playground. There's electric car charging points, and I think these picnic benches will turn into extra capacity for motorhomes if required. Behind is the Quarterdeck bar and restaurant, and it is a nice little place. I'll take you in, and there is a swimming pool next door, but that's not included in the price of your stay. You have to book it. I'm not going to film in there, but there is a pool, fairly nice pool, and it's really good, but it's £3.50 per person to use that. Again, you got the nice views down to St Ives, and we walked all around there over that hill, and actually we walked all the way to Penzance, which was a great walk. So here's the menu. Full breakfast, 11 quid, and it's a good breakfast. They do serve drinks here in the evening. I'm not going to go in, but it's a lovely little area with nice cakes and tea and coffee and drinks in the evening. So great to have that little restaurant on site. Behind me is the building work that I was mentioning earlier. So there has been quite a lot of noise from that during our stay. It's a bit irritating, but hopefully once it's finished, you won't get bothered by that. We've got more toilets here and showers. Let's have a quick look at those. And actually these, I haven't been over here, but these are nice little pods actually. Again, you've got the sink, the loo, hand dryer and shower in the corner. Yeah, feel nice, and it hasn't got that smell here. Maybe I'll come over here for tomorrow's shower. So now I'm at the sort of most western point of the campsite, and there's less people staying over at this side. It feels much more spacious and a bit wilder. So if you fancy that feel, I'd say get over to the far western side of the campsite. But it's a longer walk than to the loo block. You can't win them all. So this is the way to the coastal footpath, all nicely signed. And we did several walks from this area over the course of the week. So you just head down there to the coastal path point, and you can either go left towards Land's End or right into St Ives. So this is the field where you can camp and just basically relax. There's nice picnic tables, you can have picnics here. Let me just show you where the tents are put, and it is a great place to camp in a tent, I think. So all these are pitches without hookup, so you can put campervan or tents in this area. Basically where all these picnic tables are pitches, but it's much wilder here. You're right on the coast. It's actually a better view from here of St Ives than where we're pitched. So what's my conclusion about the Ayr Holiday Park in St Ives? Well, it's been great for us. Firstly, the price, I think it is at the upper end of a campsite. 2 adults, campervan and electric hookup for 7 nights was about 250 quid, which is about £35 a night. In the summer, that almost doubles to £70 a night for this campsite for the same conditions. And at 70 quid a night, you're really into, cheap hotel territory. That being said, I do like the campsite. It's a relaxing place with a great view. Not quite in the centre of St Ives, but not far enough out to make it a, onerous activity to get back. Yes, it's at the top of a hill, but as long as you're reasonably fit, there's one steep section and then it's fairly easy amble back. So I wouldn't worry about that if you're a bit concerned about being at the top of a hill. Plus you get great views for that. Facilities are good, but there is that slight sewage smell. The showers are a little small with no storage space for your clothes, which I found irritating. Sometimes I'd leave my clothes in the campervan and just wrap a towel around and go and have a shower and then come back because there's just nowhere to put a bag or your shower gel or anything really in the shower. And I did find myself using those self-contained loo stroke showers more than the main bathroom centre for that, because there was a bit more storage space. So that's one negative I'd say about the campsite. Overall, yeah, the restaurant on site was good, great breakfast. Not the cheapest, 11 quid for breakfast, but it was nice surroundings, nice mug of tea, nice pot of tea, sorry. And yeah, it's a very pleasant bar. We didn't use the swimming pool. I sort of a bit irked that you've got to pay to use it when you're already paying a high amount for the campsite. 3 quid 50 to go swimming when the sea is on your doorstep. I don't really see the point of that. The water in St Ives, in the sea, all the beaches is crystal clear, blue stroke green water. It looks idyllic. And it wasn't even that cold. The weather has been perfect for this week. It's the last week of October, Halloween time, and it's just been warm. You can walk around in a shirt, and it's just like a little microclimate in St Ives. It's been absolutely perfect. We'll definitely be coming back. We'll definitely use this campsite again, but I think it's best to visit out of the summer months. St Ives is really busy then by all accounts, and it's just absolutely rammed. So come in October, it's absolutely beautiful, 35 quid a night. It's a good campsite and I do recommend it. Anyway, that's my summary. Thanks for watching. I've been Marky Mark, and please like and subscribe and catch you later. Bye for now.